I reside in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. My home state is Texas, where the family owned or rented a cotton farm in the western part of the state. Farming was not my favorite lifestyle, so I managed to obtain a college degree with a major in English and religion and a minor in history from Baylor University, the first of our generations to attend college. After, it was on to seminary for a Master of Divinity degree. As soon as possible, I joined the U.S. Navy as a chaplain and served 28 years, retiring in 1995 in the grade of captain. Now I sit around trying to write and draw Western pictures.
We've had pretty good luck recovering from the pandemic. We don't have to wear masks anymore, although some of the shop workers and restaurant waiters and waitresses, they still wear a mask. But the vaccination rate has been very good, and we're mostly free to go where we want to. Right now I need to go to the grocery store. I'm out of ice cream, and that's a disaster.
My book is called History and Mystery, the complete eschatological encyclopedia of prophecy, apocalypticism, mythos, and worldwide dynamic theology. It's a 5-volume work of religious essays and specific terms relating to eschatology, prophecy, myth, and church history. It will soon reappear reduced to 4 volumes, but with more expansive listings, published by Authors Press. The dictionary contains over 10,000 definitions, fully explained and referenced. There are also 60 essays in the first volume that discuss particularly complex and timely studies to simplify and explain the theology. The content represents all the related terms I could think of or investigate. The set was produced in about 14 years of research and study.
If I were 16 again, I'd probably tell myself to be a little more self-confident. I had a problem when I was that age, from early on until I was about 18. I would probably tell my younger self also to try to make friends, try to be friendly with more people, try to get around more. I didn't travel much. I was kind of sickly, so I'd like to take care of my health better. And I think I would tell my younger self to be a little more interested in sports. We're going down? Bye. You stay on the porch, okay? I'm a retired Navy chaplain. I spent 28 years in the military, and I decided to settle down in Myrtle Beach. And I'm here still writing and still drawing pictures. I'm deeply interested in what's happening in our world today. It seems to be so complex and so confused and full of hubris. And I'm wondering if our nation or even the world can recover from the deep pit of immorality and uncertainty that has developed within us as a nation and as a worldwide community. I'm hoping to learn all about it that I can and to share it with other people. I believe my book is spiritual in many aspects. However, I'm more interested perhaps in the technological definitions of words and what they mean in a religious context, and how other people can understand them better and how I can understand them better. So you could say the writing is more intellectual or educational rather than a spiritual dynamic. It's my understanding that people the world over in all times have been interested in what the future holds. They want to know what's to become of their lives and how it will end, and if there's a hereafter, and how it will play out for them. I'm no exception. I'm deeply interested in the subject, so I began to research it. Now, I'm 78 years old and I've seen a lot of life. But never in my entire life have I seen such complex and disturbed world. It seems that the world has kind of gone crazy and is full of hubris and misunderstanding and sometimes violence in education, in service industries, in spirituality and morality and every other aspect of human philosophy. And it's disturbing, and it makes me wonder even more, what is God doing and what is he going to do about the situation? Sometimes I even wonder if the United States of America that I love is going to survive its present crisis. I'd like to tell you a personal experience. As I've said before, I've always anticipated and tried to understand what the second coming of Christ means to my life and to the life of other people in the world. And the older I get, the more I yearn for it. I think we need Christ to come back. He has to come back and save us from ourselves. And surely there must be something better after death, because we're all headed in that direction. Surely there's more to life than just this, and then it stops. I want to see Jesus. I want him to come back and be personal to me and let me see him, let me understand him, let me love him just a little more closely. Let him be my true, complete Savior. First of all, I don't know why anyone would want to write a book about me, but if you did, why don't you call it maybe A Life That Almost Mattered? You can find my book at Authors Press on their website. You can find it on the internet through Amazon or Barnes & Noble or other places. And you can also find it on my website, which is called BerniceBooks.com. Authors Press is delightful to work with, especially my editor, G. Smith. I like everything they do. They're kind to me, and they actually pay me for some of the royalties that I'm supposed to get. That helps. And so they listen to me. They make the changes I want to, and they're always trying to do something nice for me. The crew and I spent the entire day trying to film something about me and the books that I've produced, and it was fun. It's hard work. We went everywhere. We did many things. We had lunch together. And we enjoyed talking to each other and visiting and being friends, and I enjoyed that. I can't say that I was adept at it. I'm sure they got impatient with me from time to time, but I enjoyed every moment of it. I'm tired right now, but I'm very happy that it happened. I'd like to notice my family, if I can have a moment to do so. I have 2 children. My son is Brian. My daughter is Kelly. I have 4 grandkids. I'm hoping that maybe if you see this video or pick up my book, you might be interested and see what Dad has to say about it. If you or anyone you love has picked up the book and started to read it, I'm hoping that you will enjoy it, that you'll benefit from it, that you'll be an intrepid reader and not be afraid to go as deep as you want to go, because the subject matter is important. It's personal to you. It's personal to me. And I hope that you'll get some comfort out of it, that you'll get a good education about eschatological themes, and that you'll just have some fun learning. I'm Bernie, and I'm glad to have met you, and I hope you enjoy reading everything that you pick up. I am Bernie, and I am a Christian believer. Hello.
Hi there. This is Sydney calling you from AT&T DirecTV. How are you doing today?
Oh, I don't want any, thank you. I really appreciate your spam messages, but I don't want to listen to you. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Do you have a minute to speak so I can go ahead and...
Spam.